back with another video. What's going on, you guys? You already know who it is. It's Desdevonnn with 3 N's, honey, and not 2. Let's get into this all-star review. So we start off, okay, so as y'all know, I always start off from the last episode coming into the new one. So last episode, episode 5, Ginger had won the challenge. Okay. So Ginger wins off. Ginger is coming off her high. Scarlett unfortunately did sashay away in the last episode. I'm so sad to see her go. Next we have, well, not even the next. Let me stop saying next. We have. Anyway, so the episode starts off with, Ginger winning or whatever, and the girls are seeing, who was going to get sent home, her or Jan. So it's basically a tie between Jan and Scarlett at this point, and Jan is actually freaking gagged. She's gagged that she had the many votes. She thought she was going to only get like 1 or 2 votes, but in actuality, she ended up getting damn near half of the votes. So don't rely on pretty, but she's not even relying on pretty. Like, her personality, like, she's just trying to find the balance in the mean. So I definitely understand that part. Anyway, moving right along. So the next challenge for the girls is a American Horror Story Coven Girls. Okay, they are doing a spoof on American Horror Story, but they are dragging it up, of course. So this challenge, Rue lets them do what they want to do as far as picking the roles. So at this point, it becomes a battle of the roles because all the girls are fighting for the same roles. Ginger and Kylie are fighting for the same role, and then Trinity K. Bonet and Pandora Box are fighting for the same role. So it was kind of interesting to see those 4 argue over a script. Kylie feels like, she was in the bottom last week and they were really on her. So she decided that she wanted to take the lead role. So I definitely understand where she was coming from in that perspective, but Ginger still wanted to win again for the 2nd week in a row. So I also understand her. So not a bias, just putting that out there. But anyway, so we get to the challenge. Clearly, Kylie is going to take her role, and Pandora Box is going to take the other role because she said she will fight TKB over it. Okay, girl, you fighting over people, whatever. But anyway, so let's get into the challenge part of the episode. So they're doing their lines or whatever. I hate these type of challenges because somebody like Ross or Michelle will always get like really frustrated when one of the girls, and they make this narrative like this bitch can't do anything. So I'm like, I don't know what that was about. But Ross grew irritated with Raja. O'Hara, and I didn't understand because in her mind that was interpreting a lisp, but Ross wanted it a different type of way. She wanted Ross to be Raja regular and then have a lisp. Like, these are drag queens, so like, you guys are acting, I don't know, like maybe once I become one, once I get into it, then I'll understand, because I'm like, I feel like she was doing good. She changed her voice. She was still Raja, but she was given the list. So that's where I disagree with Ross Matthews with 2 T's. But that's neither here or there. Same thing with Michelle. She got irritated with Akira. She told Akira that she was not giving her attitude. Like, how can you tell a black girl that she's not giving attitude? But I'm not going to bring race into this. This is drag. It's not personal. But she was also like kind of like frustrated because she was trying to give it and it wasn't really given. So they say. I feel like it was the same, but whatever. They love Ginger and Jan, of course, because those are the 2 most theater girls. So those are the 2 that has like the most qualifications. So when it comes to an acting challenge, they're definitely going to know what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. So it's easier for them to like, it's easier. I feel like it was easier. Those girls had it easier, but whatever. So next they wanted Kylie, but it really is embarrassing when Michelle has to get off of her chair to show you what you need, but at the same time, I don't think she, you know what? I am a bias a little bit because now that I'm rethinking about it, maybe Akira did need it a little bit, but not that much. Not that much, but not Akira. When she did that with Kylie. Excuse me. She did that with Kylie. Kylie was embarrassed because Michelle had to actually get up off of her seats and tell her, girl, this is what I want. So I'm just like, wow. I was like, it was really giving me season 6 when they did that horror story thing or whatever. But you know, for the most part, I like what they were producing. All of the girls were really good. They had Sminer, but for the most part, I definitely would watch it if it was a spinoff. So kudos to you girls, and let's get into the elimination day portion of the episode. So it's a new day. It's a new day in the workroom. It's elimination day. The girls have already prepared. They've already done their stuff. They already showed you what they was going to give you on the acting challenge. And the category of the runway for this week is Oh My Goth, with OTH, goth, not God or gosh, goth. Oh My Goth runway. It's a black runway. I like black. It's very slimming, so I'm already here for this runway. I'm not going in any order. All of the girls okay, so let's just start one by one. So Ginger Minge first. This is a Ginger Minge look. From the hair to the outfit, it's definitely giving me ginger, but mixed with, Black Goddess. Raja O'Hara. I love this look. Like, even though it was simple, but it was effective. That was the whole thing for me. It was effective. I loved it. Kylie, okay. That was my least favorite, let's be clear. Kylie's was my least favorite because compared to all the other girls' look, that one was the least because it's just fishnets and like a latex type of outfit type of situation. But hey, she cute. Just not the outfit was. Eureka O'Hara. Eureka's, now that one, it definitely was giving me a little bit Marge meets Frankenstein type of situation with the boobs up in the air. I like stuff like that. She a big girl, so when you're a big girl, you really don't have to do much and you really don't have to tuck as much. So it was giving me what I needed to give. Akira was another one. The headpiece was crazy. I love the headpiece. The headpiece was wild. It was gorgeous. Definitely Akira with the long black hair in the back. Trinity, I keep saying this every episode, but she gave me what I needed. Mama was coming down with stones. She was coming down with fringe. She was coming down with tulle. Like, she was coming down the runway with all of that. Yes, Trinity. Even Pandora Box, she was getting it too. Like, I was like, okay, Pandora Box. With another headpiece, another fascinator with a long black flowy gown. The makeup was Pandora, everything. It was Pandora Box. So Pandora Box was cute. I like that. Jan's look definitely was giving me like, I need a parade tonight. It was definitely giving me Santanic meets gorgeous. I don't know how you get those two. I mean, I don't know if I should be saying gorgeous and Santanic in the same sentence. God forgive me. It's because it's very bad. But she was giving me what I needed to be give. So yes, Jan, yes. So now we're going to get into towards the ending of the video. So next we get into the bottom two. So the bottom two this week is none other than Raja O'Hara and Akira Chanel Davenport. Raja is very emotional because this is not the first time that these two have been in the bottom. If you guys remember or recall, season 11 is when Akira sent Raja home in episode 7. So for them to relive this moment again, for them to be in the bottom twice, I can only imagine how they're feeling. So Raja is definitely feeling a little bit more emotions than Akira. Akira, I wouldn't say defeated, but it's like at this point, it is what it is. Like, I've been here for 6 weeks. It is what it is. Like, it's not defeated, but I got the feeling that I wouldn't say she didn't want to be here, but it was like it is what it is. Like things happen or whatever. But you can tell from Raja that she really wanted to stay. So in my mind, I already knew who was going home right then and there. So the lip sync assassin is not other than the lip sync assassin for this week is the lip sync assassin for this week is Manila Luzon. Damn. So she's the lip sync assassin this week. I'm just like, okay. When I think of lip sync assassin, I definitely don't think of her, but hey, work. It was a treat to watch. Clearly, Kylie, well, I didn't even tell y'all who won. Kylie wins the challenge. I'm just going ahead of myself, but Kylie wins the challenge. So she must decide who should go home, either Raja or Akira. But anyway, Manila is the lip sync assassin. They are dancing to Christina Aguilera's "Dirty." The lip sync was very lackluster to me. I don't know what the fuck they was talking about. It was very lackluster, honey. Manila wasn't doing nothing really but walking back and forth on that damn runway. And she was, I'm just like, okay, but Kylie kept doing the same splits over and over again, like she was in season 2. I know somewhere Morgan McMichaels is like, baby, this is a drag competition, not an acrobat. But hey, nevertheless, it is what it is. Unfortunately, Akira sent home. I knew she was gonna get sent home. That attitude had set it up. Once the producers portray you in a certain way, that's it. So Akira is sent home this week. And as always, we still have not to figure out what the hell is this game within the game. At this point, it's been 6 girls that's got the pork chop, and we still don't know what's going on. At this point, I'm not going to give you no revelations or nothing of that until we know what's going on. Hopefully, we'll figure out in episode 7. But if not, oh well, I'm just going to do what I want to do and do what I need to do. But other than that, I'm ogdezdevonnn. This was a RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 6, Episode 6 review. You already know where to find me. You already know where to contact me. Enough said. I'm out on this channel, on another episode, on this page, blah, 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 something like that, and I'm out.